What's up, YouTube? So if you have a 80, let's say 79 to 86 Mustang, Capri, whatever, and you have, you're going to do a 5-speed shifter. I'm going to show you something, whatever, stick shift car. This is your automatic plate. I've got a few of these, and I'm going to show you something I did here. See this little Hurst shifter boot here? It's one of those you buy for like way too much. It's like 40 bucks or something like that, $45 with the chrome bezel around it. Well, you have to cut a little bit of that off there. It'll fit in this bezel. Let me show you. So once you trim this flap off or whatever it is, it's basically, it'll fit kind of right in there. It don't look too bad. But it's not 100%, but it's in there, you know, like that. Now, everything looks well and good on this. I was sitting in this car daydreaming and shifting, never had an issue in it. Started driving it. I'd shift. It's going to make a liar out, but it would pull it up. So what I did, I looked at it and I looked at it and I looked at it and I stuck it back in here. And I was like, man, what could I do? Now, mind you, I haven't tried this yet, so this may be a fail. I may show you the video as a fail, or you may not even see any of this, but it needs to be stretched out. So I went to Metals Depot, and I bought a drop piece. This is just a drop piece. Like that. What I'm going to do with it, I'm going to cut 4 pieces. And it's going to slide right over that like that. The full length. And it's going to stretch the boot out. Corner to corner. And it won't go nowhere because there's going to be a shifter up in between here. So let's cut these pieces to fit inside of this. Alright, so now I made a fine mark right here. Best you can see it. Now this is what little 6-inch cutoff saw that I've got an aluminum cold cut blade on. I'm not exactly, I think I ordered it off Amazon, but it is the way to go. Now, for me, I'm just gonna put him in here. So for me, the trick is to go super slow. Like so. Now, we're going to test fit this piece. It is long enough. That right there is definitely going to hold that in place. 100%. So, that side is on. I'm going to cut another one just like it. Alright, so, got that one marked again. Like I said, we're going to go slow. And to me, this just works out. Just knock a few birds off. You can do it with your fingers. Don't recommend it. Always wear gloves. Don't never listen to me. But that's a good cut. All right. Like so. I'm going to slide him in here. Like that. Now, I can see that this is trying its best to come apart. This is when we cut the middle pieces, inside piece. And when we set that in there, that's going to keep these apart. So now it's time to cut the end pieces. All right, so we got a smaller piece cut here. And give it a whirl. That's it. That's what we're looking for. So I need to cut another piece like this. Now I'm just scoring this with a piece of metal I cut off a shelf. I'm gonna put him up here. Jeez. As you can see, we use a lot of precision around here in the shop. That looks right. Now I'm gonna tell you this, that saw, it wasn't very much. Well, actually, I thought it cost way too much for what it is. But I think it's like 60 bucks. That saw blade was roughly 20 bucks. And I bought some adapters. They came with the saw blade anyway. And I didn't know what it did. Alright, so that's in there. They're not going to let the pieces come out. They're all locked together. So that piece is done. It's in there. It's over. Let's put it in the car. So, the light came on. Must be dark in here. Got that done. I'll put the ball on. All right, now I'll seat that up. Push in the clutch. All right. So I'm glad that worked out. That was my fix. Now you can buy this exact same boot minus the H off Amazon for like, I don't know, 18 bucks, something like that. It'll go right in your console plate. Just get you some cheap aluminum C-channel. Cut it, go around it, boom. Save yourself a little money. And as far as I'm concerned, it actually looks more classic. Looks more classic and it looks more factory. That's it for the video. Hope you liked that little short clip there on how to make that. I just kind of spit it off the top of my head. We was test driving the car. The boot was driving me crazy. Had to fix it. Now, you've seen how fast it took me to fix that. Now, it took me about an hour and a half to figure out how I was going to fix it or what I was going to do. Regardless, I saved you that much time. Now, you don't have to have that saw. You can use a hacksaw. You can trim up the edges with a file. Honestly, if I was you, I would round those corners off so they don't end up poking through the boot. I'll probably take that off and do that. Guys, like and subscribe. Thank you for following the channel. Happy to show you anything that I learn, anything that I figure out. You're going to see it. Peace.